म्यूजिक।
तो आओ यार अपने कान में ईयरफोन्स डाल लो। क्या डाल भी लिए? बहुत तेज हो रहा है।
What? NEET PG notification has come. The date has come. Really? Okay. Let's see. What is the date? August 11th. Oh, okay. Finally, the date has been given, and then the preparation will be going full swing. Yeah, you thought the same way, right? But this is NBE. He has something. He's saying August 11th will be the exam in 2 shifts. We'll talk about these 2 shifts later. Definitely not the shifts that you do in the internship or the burqa shifts. The cutoff date for purpose of eligibility, okay, that is the eligibility, okay. But this fellow, I would always prefer him to name as idiot. Why? Because the further details regarding the conduct of examination in 2 shifts will be published on NBMS website in due course. What is the due course and when? When is that? When will that happen? Who knows? He also doesn't know. That's why he have said due course. Check into our website. Wow, that website, when did it work properly? You tell me that. For any queries and clarification and assistance, please write to NBMS. We will not reply. But please, NBE, please do not postpone, because see, PG aspirants are very much afraid that whenever you postpone an exam, you will be coming up with a new idea or a new change in the pattern of exam. And also about the normalization of the result, there has been a lot of confusion and many people are talking about this normalization of result. But I don't know how many people have really understood it. But let me tell you about this normalization of the result by the abnormal NBE. If you are new here, this is Dr. JT, MD General Medicine and a Rheumatology Resident and a part-time YouTuber. And come on, let's subscribe to the channel first before we get into the video. So what is he trying to tell? August 11th is the exam and 2 shifts. So 2 shifts means definitely he will be putting the exam, one in the morning session and one in the afternoon session. And this type of pattern has been followed by 3 exam conducting boards. Who are they? So the first one will be JEE Mains, which you know that they have been conducting the similar pattern of exams since very long. And the second one is AIMS. AIMS himself have conducted the exam like this in 2019. Then what about the third fellow? Yes, in 2017 the National NEET PG exam had been conducted in the shift wise. Different number of students were given different set of question papers. Their ranks were given on a separate metrical statistical formulas. Okay, but what happened to that? In 2017, lot of issues have arose because lot of scams and many people have got the question paper leaked and they have given the exam, they have got the seats and they have entered into the colleges. So he is trying the same thing again, but only 2 shifts. So let's see what are the advantages and disadvantages this particular abnormal NBE trying to put 2 shifts and telling that I'll be introducing normalization into the results in order to bring transparency, in order to bring credibility, in order to tell the students that we are the best education board in the nation. The main thing is large number of students can write when 2 shifts are there. So the exam centers which were there, your city is this and your exam center will be some other state or something like that. So it is one kind of advantage for the students. And obviously what happens is that whenever there are 2 shifts, definitely the set of question papers will be either 2 or more. He can give any set of question paper for the first shift or any set of question paper for the second shift. There will be a lot of question composition will be changing and different topics can be touched, and also obviously the difficulty of the questions and also the paper will vary. Will this really help the students in 2 shifts? Because this is not the right time for anyone to change any pattern in the exam, because many NEET PG aspirants have practiced the exam, that is have practiced their grand test by waking up in the morning and writing the exam in the morning. So that's how they have trained their minds and also body. But when you shifted it to 2 sets, and those people who are not habituated to write an exam in the afternoon and those who are very much sleepy or will have naps in the afternoon, they will be definitely affected. He will try to introduce a normalization method. Obviously he's an abnormal guy. Let that. But what does this normalization mean? Percentile ranking. By what do you mean? That means candidates will have a score and it will be later converted into percentiles based on how other candidates have also given the exam. Are you even having a little bit of common sense to say these things? So for example, let me tell you something. So if a person gets 80 marks out of 100 on the morning shift, in the second shift, random person gets around 75, and when you come out, the person who got 80 marks should get a better rank. But what if the second shift question paper is very difficult and all the people who have written in the second shift felt it very difficult? Then definitely the rank of the second shift person who got 75 will get more better rank. That means not like based on the marks, but they will calculate the percentile. That means the highest mark in the first set and highest mark in the second set, they will compare and they will say, okay, the highest mark here is lesser than the first set, that means this is a difficult set. And you're also using either percentile or you will be using statistical scaling. There are various number of formulas where this kind of normalization will be worked out, how the JEE mains are doing it. But this fellow, he doesn't know how to conduct the exam only. He is trying to calculate. I will do this formula and I will apply this. No, he doesn't apply brain only. How can he apply formulas? Stop it. Please, you give the scores and ranks on time. That is enough. You don't need to do extra statistics and equating procedure. See, the main problem here is that all this normalization is very new for the medical PG aspirant. So they don't understand this first thing. Now all these days what happened? We have been scolding him and you are spoiling our lives, you have been postponing it, you are the worst board. So what he did, he changed the exam pattern. He thought that, okay, what should I do to deviate the attention from me? Let us change the pattern. This will also lead to what? When the two shift people, when they come out of the exam hall completing their exam, this first shift fellow will say, my exam is tough, and second shift will also say, my exam is tough. This is like internal war among the PG aspirants, and that is another worst thing. Hey! 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 And what he will do, looking at all this, he will sit in the office and he will eat chicken kebab. He's enjoying now, giving the just notification and saying due quotes, and he's enjoying his chicken kebab.
Aga, sir, chambit go. Cheers. Orare yogi nanno. Kuzi pero. Orare yogi nanno.
Next thing is that what are the steps that are generally involved in the normalization? So they will be collecting all the raw scores, then they will be going for an analysis, either a psychometric type of analysis, or sometimes they'll be taking feedback from all the candidates and also few experts. Okay, do you really think that this fellow will take feedback from us? Even though he doesn't use it, and he will say, I have got the information from experts that this paper is and why did he actually choose that? Let me tell why. In order to build transparency and communication, put a national media meeting and explain this entire procedure on national television to every PG aspirant. Then we will believe that you are going to build a communication. You don't know how to write a notification and release it on the website, and you are saying that in order to build communication. Normalization ensures that all candidates have a good evaluation, whichever set papers they received. So it aims to eliminate any advantage or disadvantage that could arise from the differences in the paper difficulty. So two major concerns for me here. See, NBE, if you wanted to conduct exam however you want, you can, in order to say to the aspirants that I am a credible board, I am a very transparent guy. So that is why I am going with two shifts. One is in the day, another one is in the night, like I am a Gurkha. And you are creating a normalization with the results because you are a abnormal fellow. Okay, all that is fine. So my concern, if you wanted to tell this on a clear-cut basis that you are really transparent, do the first and foremost thing, after the completion of two set of exams, like two shifts of exams, you release the question paper along with the key. Let the students decide which paper is tough. Let the experts who are present outside your board, because your board doesn't have any brain, it was proven in the last 1 month, let it be. But so you give the official notice telling that of the two sets, one set is particularly tough and you have decided it by how. You tell that to the students, then only they will think that you are really a transparent board and very high level. So let the student have the clarity with their marks, have their clarity with the ranks, because you have been spoiling their life. You are not giving clarity to their life and also future. Let it be at least give clarity to the exam and to the marks and to the ranks. You do that. You release the paper with the key. You tell which set is tough and how you are going to calculate the results based on the difficulty, either which of the statistical formula you are using for the normalization, or just blindly you are there going this way, this way, this way, this way. You just tell to the student.
ये बड़ी अच्छी बात कही आप.
And second thing, clearly show the entire data that you have collected for you have collected for 2.5 lakh NEET PG aspirants who are giving this NEET PG exam this year. And because you are going with 2 shifts, it is very easy for you to collect the data and show it on the public forums, because that's how you can prove yourself to be an honest education board. Otherwise, students are in total dilemma. Students are in new tension. Students are not actually preparing properly. Because of you, their preparation flow has been completely disturbed. Because of you, they are not properly studying and not properly sleeping, thinking about the consequences that might happen because of this new changes that are happening. Every moment you postpone or prepone or postpone the exam.
चीटिंग करता है तू, चीटिंग करता है तू.
You are literally playing with them, so you do these 2 important things and prove to the students you have conducted the exam fairly. What I would say, the main disadvantages of it is it's a very complex and cumbersome process to put an exam in 2 shifts off all of a sudden in a month. And changing the pattern is also not good thing. It might take some time to give the results as well. The more the time it takes for the results to release, the more the students will feel something fishy is happening. Obviously, there comes a problem where first set people will be disappointed when they get a high score and a very high rank. Second set people will be disappointed if most of the people who are sitting in the second set are very brilliant, and even though difficult paper, they have written it very well, and the high score is very high, then definitely the rank shift will be shifting this way and this way also, which is really a bad thing for the students. But one thing is very clear, my people, this is even though however he's trying to torture you, that NBE, with this change in the patterns, shifting the exam from one date to another date, even though 2 shifts, our primary thing is only one goal, and that goal is to get the PG seat. Let him give 5 sets, 40 MCQs, dividing the time also, not letting you move forward, not letting you go back. Let him squeeze in however way possible, but you are going to prove yourself that your preparation is worth every change. You have been preparing well to anything, even though this might affect you personally, but not let it affect your preparation. Go with the preparation, however you are doing, go with that same flow. Let whatever might happen in the exam hall, we'll decide it later with the presence of mind. But now if you disturb in this last 1 month, that will be the biggest drawback you'll ever have. So don't have all that. If you have any doubts regarding the normalization, please do ping that in the comments. I have gone through multiple articles regarding this normalization of the results, where I have got a clarity about it, how it has been it is being conducted by JEE mains. I can give you some clarity or inputs, but this is not the right time to really bother about this normalization. Let however the system work, but your preparation should be the same, and your 200 questions will be your 200 questions, and let however difficult the paper is, you are going to give the best out of it, and that's it. So exam is going to be in the August 11th and 2 shifts. Prepare your mindset likewise and give your grand test likewise. You're all set to do well. All the very best. I'll be making more and more important videos in this all 1 month time to give you all the guidance and also the important exam tips for you to do the exam best. And nothing to worry. Until then, do subscribe to my channel DR.JTM. I'll be back. Bye. Take care. See you again.
खत्म. बाय बाय, टाटा, गुड बाय, गया.